The summer heat pressed down on the suburban streets of Willow Creek, a tidy enclave just outside Charlotte, North Carolina. I'd lived here for 3 years, long enough to know the rhythm of the place, the hum of lawnmowers on Saturday mornings, the glow of porch lights at dusk, the occasional side-eye from neighbors who couldn't quite place me. My name's Marcus Reed, a 52-year-old federal agent with the Department of Homeland Security, specializing in auto theft and fraud. My house, a modest 2-story with a well-kept lawn, was my sanctuary, bought with years of grinding work. But last week, as I stood in my driveway washing my sleek black Audi, I caught her stare. Ellen Harper, the self-appointed queen of the block, her lips pursed like she'd bitten a lemon. Some of us, she'd hissed, her voice low but sharp, worked hard to keep this neighborhood a certain way. Her eyes flicked to my car, then to me. She didn't need to say more. The message was clear. I didn't belong. That was the first spark. A few days later, a note appeared under my windshield wiper, written on tacky lavender paper. Your car's too loud for Willow Creek. Tone it down or leave. No signature, but Ellen's handiwork was unmistakable. I'd seen her kind before. Decades on the job taught me to read people like open books. Her pinched smile and stiff posture screamed entitlement, the kind that festers behind picket fences. I crumpled the note and tossed it, determined to keep my peace. My home was my refuge from the chaos of my work-tracking car, theft rings, busting credit card skimmers. But Ellen had other plans, and the universe, it seemed, was ready to light the fuse. It was a sweltering Tuesday afternoon when I pulled into the Chevron on Maple and 12th, the red and blue sign a familiar beacon. My Audi, a machine I'd meticulously maintained, demanded premium 93-octane gas, non-negotiable, like feeding a racehorse. I was in my work clothes, a tailored navy suit with the tie loosened, my jacket folded neatly on the passenger seat. I swiped my card, pressed the premium button, and leaned against the car, the pump's steady hum blending with the distant roar of traffic. My mind drifted to Acacia's sprawling theft ring using gas station skimmers to fund their operation. We were close to cracking it. For a moment, I was just a guy filling his tank, off the clock. Then her voice cut through like a blade. Excuse me, what are you doing? Ellen Harper stood by the next pump, arms crossed, her floral dress as loud as her indignation. Her blonde hair, sprayed into submission, framed a face twisted with disgust. Beside her was her son, Dylan, a lanky 16-year-old with a smirk that mirrored hers, chewing gum like it was a performance. Emerging from the store was her husband, Greg, a burly man in a faded camo shirt, clutching a beer can. The Harper family, in full force. I met Ellen's glare, keeping my voice even. Filling up. Problem. Her scoff was theatrical. Premium gas? That's for real performance cars, not whatever this is. Her eyes raked over my Audi. Then me, the unspoken words dripping with venom. Not for someone like you. Dylan snickered, and Greg stepped forward, his beer breath heavy. Looks like someone's using welfare checks to play rich, he growled, eyeing my suit. The accusation was so absurd, racist, cartoonish that I almost laughed. But the air shifted, charged with danger. This wasn't just a spat. It was a performance, and I was the target. Dylan pulled out his phone, filming with a taunting grin. Say something, tough guy? Let's see you talk your way out. He stepped closer, the lens in my face, baiting me for a reaction he could twist online. Greg moved to block my driver's door, his bulk a clear threat. You ain't leaving till the cops get here, he muttered. It was a coordinated trap. Helen's accusations, Dylan's video, Greg's muscle. Then Ellen dialed 911, her voice morphing into fake terror. There's a suspicious man here, pumping premium gas into a stolen car. He's threatening my family. Please hurry. Every word was a lie, crafted to summon the fastest, most aggressive police response. My blood ran cold, not from fear, but from rage at her weaponized privilege. She was risking my life over a tank of gas. The pump clicked off, the tank full. I replaced the nozzle with deliberate calm, my training kicking in. I reached into my car through the passenger window, and the Harpers flinched, expecting a weapon. Instead, I pulled out my wallet and flipped it open to reveal my gold badge, Federal Agent, Department of Homeland Security, Auto Theft and Fraud Division. The sun glinted off the eagle emblem as I held it up, letting the silence crush their lies. Ellen's eyes widened, her phone still to her ear. Greg's face drained of color. Dylan's smirk vanished, his phone wobbling. "Good news," I said, my voice icy. "The suspicious man you called about? He's here, and he investigates vehicle theft, fraud, and racially motivated false reports. You might want to tell the dispatcher the federal agent you're slandering wants a word." Sirens wailed as 2 police cruisers screeched into the lot. Ellen snapped back into victim mode, rushing the officers. "He threatened us and flashed a fake badge," she cried, pointing at me. Greg nodded dumbly, and Dylan tried to hide his phone. I stood calm, presenting my credentials to the lead officer, a tall man with a weary gaze. His demeanor shifted to respect as he verified my badge. "This just got complicated," he muttered, glancing at the Harpers. I nodded. "They made it complicated. My dash cam has the full encounter audio and video, and their son's phone is still recording their stage drama." The officers moved fast. Ellen and Greg were cuffed for filing a false report and unlawful detainment. Dylan, sobbing, handed over his phone, its gallery packed with staged videos of similar provocations. The Chevron's CCTV footage sealed their fate, showing their coordinated attack. Ellen shrieked, "He's framing us," as the cuffs clicked, but the evidence was ironclad. The fallout was swift. Ellen got 4 years in federal prison, Greg 6 for his physical intimidation. Dylan, a minor, faced juvenile probation and a 5-year social media ban. His Karen content channel was erased. The case went viral. Family targets federal agent over premium gas, and the Harpers became pariahs, their lives gutted by their hate. But the story didn't end there. Months later, I spotted Dylan at a bus stop near my grocery store, his gaze flat and fixed on me. A week later, he passed by a cafe where I was meeting a source, his pace too deliberate. My instincts screamed, this was no coincidence. Then came the emails to my secure work address, anonymous, threatening, "You tore my family apart. Justice is coming." A photo of my house at night followed, chillingly invasive. Fake social media profiles in my name popped up, posting inflammatory comments to tarnish me. Dylan was escalating, his parents' hate now his own, modernized into a digital vendetta. I found a GPS-tracked audio bug under my car's dashboard, proof he'd been listening to my life. Furious but focused, I turned his weapon against him. With a trusted colleague, I staged a call in my car, leaking fake intel about a $100,000 skim stash hidden in an abandoned mill shed. We wired the site with cameras and waited. At midnight, Dylan's Puvna hacker named Vince, tied to my old theft ring case, broke into the shed, finding nothing. My team nabbed him, and Vince spilled everything, linking Dylan's Justice Seeker alias to the bug, emails, and a false tip to Internal Affairs accusing me of corruption. Internal Affairs cleared me, and Dylan was arrested at his aunt's house, his laptop revealing his obsessive research into my life. In his interview, he sobbed, "You took my parents. You ruined me." But his eyes, meeting mine through the glass, burned with unrepentant hate. The court showed no mercy. As a minor with sophisticated felonies, he was sent to a high-security juvenile facility until age 21, his digital footprint erased. Driving home, I stopped at the Chevron, the premium pumps hum a quiet victory. The clerk, grinning, slid me a free coffee. "You handled them like a pro," he said. "They're banned from every Chevron in the state." As I filled my tank, my reflection in the Audi's paint held a truth. I'd won, but the echo of their hate lingered, a reminder of a world still playing ugly games. The Harpers thought my gas was too good for me. Turns out, I was too good for their whole damn game. What do you think? Have you ever faced injustice or seen hate spiral out of control? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about standing up to prejudice and where we draw the line. Your voice matters.